everyone, this is Sharon again with 2 Miles of Smiles, and this is our third video. And I'm sure by now you have learned a lot about the sport and you're excited to get out here and go skydiving. I mean, look at this beautiful surroundings. I mean, wouldn't it be great for you to come out here and jump out of a perfectly good airplane? And it's an exciting sport, one that by now I think you have realized encompasses old, young, female, male, and it's just a society of people that love just excitement and adventure and jumping out of a plane. So watch this third video and we're sure you're going to learn even more facts on skydiving and get even more excited about coming out here and jumping with us at Skydive Spaceland Dallas. Brant, how are you today?
I'm well. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. And how many skydives have you done so far today?
Today I have done 6.
6. I have a question for you as an expert skydiver. Can you tell me what type of license do you need to skydive and how do you get a license?
Well, in order to skydive by yourself, you have to get what's called an A license. And to get the A license, you need to have a minimum of 25 jumps. If you're talking about just doing a tandem skydive, you don't have to have a license. You can just come out, fill out the waivers, you watch the safety videos, and then you get to jump with a very qualified instructor like, there you go, like that guy right there. As far as the license levels go, there are 4 of them. There's A through D.
Okay, so what are the different categories of licenses?
Well, you have your A license, like I said, that's the one that shows you're no longer a student. You get your A license at 25 jumps, and then you can get a B license at 50 jumps. So your B license lets them know that you've gone through water safety training as well as all the other stuff that's included with the A license and further accuracy jumps and whatnot. The C license allows you to do night jumps, and the D license allows you to pretty much do whatever is allowed under the USPA.
So how many skydives do you have and what license do you have?
I have about 1,200 skydives. I have a D license.
Well, thank you so much for giving us that fact today. I appreciate it, Brant, and you have a great day with some more skydives and blue skies to you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Jackie. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. And we're interviewing experienced skydivers with some questions so we can educate our viewers on the sport of skydiving. So before I do that, though, can you tell me a little bit about your skydiving experience?
Well, I started skydiving about 30 years ago. Started teaching in 1995 and have taught skydiving and done tandem skydives like the people that are doing the 2 Miles for Smiles. I've done that as an instructor and now I'm just doing it for fun.
All right, well, the question that I have for you, when taking classes to get your license, how does the instructor talk to you in Freefall?
So it's really funny. I've watched a lot of skydiving videos and in the skydiving videos, everybody can always talk in Freefall and that's just really not possible. Imagine, if you will, 120-mile-an-hour wind, you're not going to hear anything. So the only way that we can talk to you in Freefall is we use hand signals. And the hand signals are very clear and very plain. Like if I want to tell you you're doing a good job, big smile and a thumbs up tells you you're doing a good job. Maybe I want you to stick your legs out. I'm going to just put my hands to tell you to stick your legs out. Or if I want you to pull your parachute, I'm going to point at you and go, hey, pull.
That's a very important one
That's
to
the
do.
big one. Yeah, that's the big one.
And then what about their positioning?
Same thing. The hand signals are how I tell you to position. Occasionally we'll have to physically move you around, and I always tell my students, don't worry if I move you around, just put your hands and feet wherever I place them and don't worry about it. I'm just making it easier for both of us to skydive.
All right. Thanks again so much, Jackie. Blue skies. Hi, Paul. How are you today?
Great, how are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
It's a perfect day for skydiving. The day every skydiver dream about right here.
Oh, good. Well, I have a question for you then. Can you tell me what types of planes are used in skydiving?
Well, there are so many of them. First of all, there is a caravan, there's a super caravan, there's an otter, there's a twin otter, and I can name a few more. So if you go to any other drop zones, they might use different type of planes, such as Skyvan. They look like a box in the sky. And you also have World War II planes that most likely you get to jump out of those in very rare occasions, such as the DC-3, which is like a World War II plane.
Okay. And what is the plane, I know I've jumped out of it, that has the rear exit? Which one's that?
That's a Skyvan.
Okay.
That's a Skyvan, and most likely they have those all the different drop zones.
So how many people can go up at a time in a plane?
Well, depends on the type of plane. So if we're talking about Super Caravan, you can comfortably seat about 22 people in there.
All right. And what is your favorite to jump out of?
Well, that's a tough question, but I gotta tell you this. My favorite airplane to jump out of is a Skyvan because it's like a flying box, and when you jump out the back door, it's like you get to see the whole sky, like almost like in your face.
Oh, amazing. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time today, Paul. I appreciate it, and have fun with the rest of your jumps and blue skies to you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Bye-bye. Good afternoon, Tom. How are you today?
I'm well, thanks.
How many skydives have you done so far today?
Today I've done 5.
Well, then I have the question for you that you'll be able to answer is, are there awards in skydiving?
There are actually 3 different types of awards that we can get in the sport. The first one would be, how many jumps do you have? So when you get to 1,000 jumps, you get a set of gold wings. They're not real gold, of course. And then 2,000 jumps, you get gold wings with a diamond. 3,000, 2 diamonds, etc. as you go up in the number of jumps. So that's one type. Accomplishment is how many jumps that you accumulate. The other type is how much free fall time you accumulate. So every time we jump, we have a little computer on our wrist that keeps track. We also have a table that we can go to and say, okay, we got out of the airplane at 12,000 feet and we fell for about 60 seconds, and then we log that 60 seconds and bring that up to a cumulative amount. So the first award is for 12 hours of free fall, second award 24 hours, and then every 12 hours thereafter.
All right. I will let you get back to your formation skydives today, and you enjoy the rest of these beautiful blue skies.
Will do. Thanks very much.
Thanks a lot, Tom.
You
Bye.
bet.
Hey, Brandon, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fine, and I hear that you have a very unique name out here at Skydive Spaceland. What is it?
I am the one and only Chocolate Thunder.
Oh, the one and only, and how did you get that nickname?
One of my instructor examiners gave it to me while I was going through the course. The instructor.
Well, definitely. You've got the stature for being Thunder, that's for sure. So I love the nickname.
Awesome.
So Brandon, we have a question for you today.
Yes.
Can you tell us, when you open the parachute, it looks like you're being jerked back up. Can you tell us, is that really what's happening?
It is not. It's actually an optical illusion. So what's happening is both of you are in free fall. The view that you're seeing is the view from the camera person. So when the tandem or the other parachute opens up, the camera person is still in free fall going down while the other person slows down. So it just looks like they're going up, but really the camera guy is just continuing in free fall.
All right, so there's no jerking at all. It's
There's
just
no
kind of a smooth opening and a smooth
deceleration.
slowing down. Okay, that's the perfect way. All right, well, thank you so much for your time today. I appreciate it. Blue skies to you. Bye-bye. Hi, Mark. How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. It's a great day for skydiving out of here at Skydive Spaceland, isn't it?
It is.
All righty. Well, we are interviewing experienced skydivers so we can get some facts and educate our audience about the sport of skydiving. So first off, tell me, how many skydives do you have?
I have 6,600 skydives. I've been jumping for probably over 25 years.
Awesome. And so the question that we have for you today is, even though right now it is a beautiful day with lots of sunshine, perfect for skydiving, but can you skydive at night?
That's a good question. As a matter of fact, skydiving at night is a common thing. I personally have about 10 night jumps. Obviously, there's different safety precautions that you take, one of which is you have to wear a light on your body that's visible for 3 miles. But everybody wears a light, and there's usually enough light during a full moon that you can see pretty well, actually, once your eyes adjust to the light. But yeah, it's done all the time.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And you have a great day out here at Skydive Spaceland Dallas.
You too.
Blue skies.
Blue skies.
Bye. Good afternoon, Alan. How are you?
Fine. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Let me ask you this, as an experienced skydiver, how many skydives do you have?
I've got about 6,500.
Okay. And how long have you been in the sport?
Almost 40 years.
All right. And you not only, well, at least now you're doing just solo jumping, but you have been an instructor out here before?
Yeah, I've been an instructor for over 30 years.
What type of instructing have you done?
I was a tandem instructor. I was a solo instructor. and now I've retired from instructing.
All right. Well, then as a tandem instructor, you definitely know the answer to this question. Can you tell me, what is a drogue?
Well, the drogue is a mini parachute that when you do a tandem jump, since you're attached to someone, you fall really, really fast. So a drogue is a little mini parachute that flies behind us in free fall, and it helps slow us down enough so we can have a safe opening of our parachute.
Okay, and if you didn't have the drogue, how fast do you think you would go?
We'd be going probably about 180 or 200 miles an hour.
Oh.
Unsafe to open a parachute.
Yeah, and using a drogue, you slow down and go to what speed?
120 miles an hour with the drogue.
Okay.
So that allows a camera person to fly with us and allows for a safe opening.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that fact today, Alan. We really appreciate it, and you enjoy the rest of your formation
Thank you very
skydives
much.
today, and blue skies to you.
Blue skies to you.
Bye-bye. Hi, Ben. How are you today?
I am awesome.
So I know that you are an employee here at Skydive Spaceland Dallas.
I am.
What is your position?
I'm the general manager.
Oh, wow. And how long have you been the general manager here at this location?
Actually, 3 years today.
Oh, well, happy anniversary,
Thank
3
you.
years. So the question that I have for you is, who do you know that has the most skydives?
Well, the person that has the most skydives that I know also happens to be the person that has the most skydives ever. His name is Don Kellner, and he's been jumping since 1961, and he has over 45,000 skydives. And that's a world record.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you had told me an interesting fact about when he first started skydiving.
His first, so 61, his first 2,000 skydives he did on round main parachutes. And the reason he did that is because the square parachutes hadn't even been invented yet.
Oh, wow.
So he's been around for a long, long time. In fact, every time he skydives, he's breaking his old world record and setting a new one.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yep.
So, well, I know a little tidbit about you.
Okay.
So, can you tell me, I know you just got an award for how many skydives?
I just got my 10,000th skydive.
Oh my gosh. And so,
Compared to Don, though, that's not a lot.
oh, but
I'm still a youngin'.
compared to most people, that is a lot. And I understand then that when you get those wings, you get a certain number that's attached to it. Can you tell me what your number is and what it represents?
I think mine is 163, and that means I'm the 163rd person that has applied and gotten the award for those that number of wings.
Well, thank you so much, Ben, and you have a great day.
No problem.
Blue skies to you.
Blue skies.
Bye-bye. Hi everyone, it's Sharon again with 2 Miles of Smiles, and you've learned a lot about the sport, and you're getting excited about coming out here at Skydive Spaceland Dallas and making your own skydiving jump. So, if you're a cancer patient or survivor, we will pay for your tandem skydiving experience. Make sure you go to our website, 2milesofsmiles.org, and click the Apply to Skydive button now. And if you're in the Dallas area, you can be out here in these blue skies one day, and you can be skydiving with us. Thanks for watching this third video on skydiving facts. We know you're learning a lot about the sport, but we're sure you're excited to learn even more. So make sure you smash that subscribe button and smash that bell icon to be notified when we have additional videos that have been posted. In the meantime though, stay safe, happy, healthy, and as always, blue skies.